American Cornhole Organization. Yeah, it's a real thing since 2005. Find out how to play, where to play, and compete nationwide. Scan now to join the ACO family at AmericanCornhole.com. The ACO. We are Cornhole.
Hi, I'm Rich Pyle, the host of Hole Nation, where we share everything this cornhole and a lot more. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and catch our new videos every Wednesday at 7. And remember, whether it's sticky or slick side down, bring it.
Hey, what do you say, Holeheads? Welcome to Taco Tuesday. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side with Frank. Here's the Cornhole Dude. It's that time of the week.
Love it, baby.
Already. It's our home away from home cooking episode. Not just because there was some home cooking going on in Bentonville, but also we're going to talk a little cookbook, and we are basically in the home stretch of season 20. So a lot of exciting news. We're going to hit the results. We got some cool exit video, if you will, with time to fill. A little added bonus video with our champions and some cool stuff to get to. So glad to have you along here on the YouTube channel. First things first, thoughts out to Alan Massey and his family dealing with some stuff that just popped up here in the last hour that we came to know about. Just throw out some good vibes to Alan Massey and his wife, if you would, please. And again, as a reminder, here on the YouTube channel, which continues to grow, you just mentioned the growth there. We want you to share. We want you to subscribe. We want you to hit that bell. We want you to do everything that you can to get up to date on the long-form streaming content that we've got, whether it be the taco or the streaming. We're not going to be streaming from Peoria this weekend, but back into it full force for Shreveport Bossier for the Pro Series.
Can't wait for that
in
one,
Louisiana.
buddy.
That's going to be a monster.
It's going to be a monster, baby.
Speaking of monster, we're going to get to that.
A couple people chiming in already. We got Ricky
yeah.
Singleton in the house. We got CBC here saying, "What's up, boys?"
What's happening?
And Craig Smith overseas. We love that too, man.
Gotta love it. Good to have you on there. Feel free to throw anything you want down there in the comments. As a matter of fact, we're going to be asking for some comments here in a little bit. If you wouldn't mind chiming in, I'd be very curious to find out the answer to this question we've got for you. The new ACO Facebook players page seems to be doing what it's supposed to do. That's giving you roll calls and everything else. One thing that we did do, though, we moved the Whole Nation content back to the main Facebook page because it tends to be more overarching than just specific ACO content. They do some great work, and we wanted to make sure that everybody's seeing and sharing that on the main Facebook page as well. So thanks to Tracy and Rich, as always, for everything that they're doing. And speaking of thank yous, thank you to our bag partners, as always, for being part of the ACO family with the stamped and approved bags. 4 new ones being featured up front here, and of course, all of them being flown across the bottom of the screen. Again, if you can cast us up onto the big TV, no matter where you are, we love to do that when we are streaming, whether it's the taco or anything else. And we also invite you to become a member of all of our social channels. And the one thing that I don't know that I mentioned last week was the ACO push text. Again, we haven't been blowing you up on this because we save these messages for things we think you need to have right at your thumb tips. And this is something that you can opt into by texting ACO to the following number, 833-695-1318. 833-695-1318. It's up there on the screen. Text ACO to that. That opts you and your phone number in to get phone messages right to your thumb tip with links to things you might want to sign up for. If we have coupon codes, different things like that, it becomes a little bit more important as we get closer to special events, things like the Worlds, maybe Punta Gorda for the Gulf Coast Classic, who knows. But if you'd like to opt in, feel free to do that. Text ACO to 833-695-1318, and that brings you up to speed there as well. Now, speaking of up to speed, let's talk a little bit about the ACO Rewind. And I love this. This is something that we decided to bite off to see how much we could chew. It's been, I think, pretty successful.
It's been successful. Let's see it, baby.
Being able to highlight regionals that are being run. And again, if you want to send us what regionals you're running, it's a way to tip our hat to our COs, certified official directors. Also, let us know what you've been up to, where you're running, what divisions you're running, things like that. The group 865 Cornhole Craig Callahar has been doing a bang-on job out of Loudon, Tennessee.
So, Finn, where do they send them in to again?
Taco at AmericanCornhole.com.
No, for this, I think it isn't it the CO program, right?
Yeah, they get forward.
Yeah. Perfect. Taco at AmericanCornhole.com. My bad, Taco.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. There was this one
But it
time,
is exciting because there's a lot of people that are doing it.
Yeah, there's this
It
one
is
time
great
I
stuff,
thought I was
man.
wrong, but I was wrong.
You've never
Craig
been wrong in your
Callahar,
life. You know
Loudon,
that.
Tennessee, 865. Now, here's a question with 865 Cornhole, because the next one is 870 Cornhole. That's the Garners in Paragould. So are you trying to tell me that you think you're 5 spots better than 865 Cornhole?
Let's see.
It's an area code thing, isn't it? I'm guessing.
It
Okay.
is. It is.
Yeah. Singles, Spencer Garner took down singles. Terry Lenderman came in second. Wes Livingston third. In the blind draw, Stephen Vines and Paxton Lindley took down Scott Mitchell and Terry Lenderman there as well. How about 007 out of Corinth, Mississippi? E equals MC squared, or EMC, East Mississippi Cornhole. Love it. They sent some photos that you're seeing there. They ended up having to cancel, they said, in Boonesville due to some severe weather. And I'll tell you, the weather this year has been a nightmare for everybody. I mean, no matter where you've been in the country, there's been some weather event that I know has affected somebody at some point, whether it's the Carolinas to the Arkansas, Alabama, the Midwest, out west. So, God bless, we want you to run the regionals, but just first things first, stay safe. The Sunday regional was put on by Gary Kitchens at the Corinth Elks Lodge. They ran co-ed doubles, world doubles, singles, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and a third of the field were pros, so it was a tough crowd. And Redneck Cornhole Baggers out of Goshen, Indiana, Shane Heater and Shane Miller, they ran singles. Steve Heath takes first, Cameron Kantz in second, Josephine Ernstberger in third. Division, they ran doubles. Steve Heath and Jeremy Luster took down Shane Miller and Michael Pennington, and in seniors, Jeff Hagan took down Matthew Zolman. So we had some time to run over those results, so there was an opportunity to do that. But certainly, Craig, Whitney, Vaughn, Shane, and Shane, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And the Regional Rewind, something, as long as you keep submitting the content, we'll keep running it and celebrating our certified official directors. Monster, we talked about Monster a little bit ago. Monster Cornhole continues to be its own namesake, the titular name, if you will. And so what's the latest?
Oh, the latest is, look, number one is it's a very dynamic leaderboard right now. It's changing every day, right? Because these directors that are out there submitting their results are doing it on a daily basis. And again, Finn, the most important thing is I want to get out to the people running tournaments and the U.S. and across the world. This is so easy for you. It's $10. That's it. If you're running a blind draw using Scoreholio, submit your tournament results so your players get a chance to win some of these $26,000 worth of prizes right now. There's a very good chance that that's going to grow as each week goes by. So,
well, I know we just added, for instance, we were talking about the cookbook. We just added a bunch of the cornhole cookbooks in as prizes. So there's at every single level, and that's the beauty of Monster Cornhole. You come in at eye level, your skill level. You can come in and play, and it's a great way, no matter who you play with, who you play for. Everybody's welcome. You don't have to be ACO to play this. And if I'm not mistaken, you can retrofit some of your older tournaments.
That's what I was going to say to you, man. I was talking with a gentleman, Ryan Kraft, up in Mishawaka, and he runs a couple weekly blind draws. Well, he didn't even know about Monster. This was the first time he even became aware of it. And he's an ACO player, happens to be an ACO player. And but he's going to take all of his tournaments from January 1, 2025 forward and go ahead and put those into the Monster program. You can do it too. It's a great opportunity for your players. Please go out and check monstercornhole.com because it is monstrous.
And again, you don't have to be affiliated with the ACO. It might be a nice way for you to find new people that want to get in and play competitively at every different level. You can be with any group. It's open to all. I love the logo. I think Unleash the Beast is pretty funny, especially if you're a fan of the movie Role Models. But we won't go there. Anyway, but I do love it. And you said it's funny because you had a graphic that had our top 10 a little bit ago, and then we looked at the refresh page, Monster Cornhole. It is dynamic. It had already changed.
It changed.
The number one player in the rankings had changed between the graphic, the most recent graphic you had, and the one that's being posted at monstercornhole.com. So very exciting stuff. I love the fact that you can add tournaments that you're already running. You can make it an add-on to tournaments that you're already running. Very cool stuff. And I love the fact that it welcomes all players just to grow the game.
Yeah. In less than 9 weeks, I think it's been out there, Finn. We've got 2,400 players across the world that are ranked.
Love it. Now, we called this the home away from home cooking episode because Bentonville we can kind of consider our home away from home. I know it's one of everyone's favorite places to play. I saw some great photos of some great food that was being cooked up around.
Right?
And when it's BYOE, bring your own everything, you know that I saw some, I think, barbecue, some mac and cheese, some good stuff that was actually making my mouth water now because I'm starving. But we're also talking about home cooking because of the cookbook. And this is going to be out retail. I know some of you who pre-ordered have already received yours. I think the Ernst
Todd.
Yeah, received theirs. But this is my question. If you did pre-order it and you received it, let us know in the comments, A, that you got it, and
I would love to have people that have received it take a picture and send it to taco at AmericanCornhole.com.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll feature on a taco episode.
yeah, absolutely. And have you made anything out of here? Not maybe just the recipe you submitted, but have you made anything? There's some fantastic recipes. It's a really well-done book. And have you made anything out of this and anything that you would recommend? And have you learned anything about cornhole from Finn, Cornhole Dude?
I challenged you each week that you're supposed to be bringing in a recipe for us to eat on the air.
Yeah. The next thing I cook will be the first thing I've ever cooked. So that ain't happening. But if you would like to make something, freeze dry it and send it to reheat in the microwave, we'd be more than happy to taste test all of it. But yeah, thanks to our friends at Fox Chapel Publishing. Looking forward to getting more information about where you can go out and find it retail if you didn't get a chance to pre-order. Let's talk a little bit about Bentonville, our home away from home. The crew, top-notch crew. LaBelle was out there running point. Whitney and Jacob, the Garners, were out there making it happen. In fact,
I think Whitney celebrated her birthday, right?
While she was out there. Yes, she did. Craig and Ashley Irvin. Russell was out there. So you knew we had an A-team out there running point on everything in Bentonville. Arcane Bags, Brothers Bag Company, and BD Bags were out in force as well, and the place was bumping. So the group photo looked like a lot of fun. Like I said, it is funny because I didn't see as many posts. You had mentioned this as well.
I think everybody's having too good a time to waste time posting, man.
I think I almost get the sense that the Bentonville is sort of like a little secret.
Yeah, don't let anybody know about it, man.
What happens in Bentonville stays in Bentonville, and just put the phones away and just let it happen. But
I don't believe you've been there.
I haven't been yet. No, I wanted to go this year, but I couldn't do it.
Next year, you have to go, Finn. You will absolutely have a blast. I think Ryan LaBelle was super surprised with how fun it is, man.
Yeah, he was. I mean, and he's been funny watching LaBelle go to more and more tournaments this year. His experiences, he has the exact opposite experiences when he travels that I do. He's like, hey, I don't know what happened, but they upgraded me into first class. I got to sit on the captain's lap and smoke cigarettes the whole time we were flying. I'm sitting down in steerage with a chihuahua and a snake.
I will tell you, though, LaBelle came into Bentonville on one wheel, he said, landing. He said it was the most terrifying moment of his life, flying in there.
Well, they shouldn't have let him fly the plane, probably. That's the problem.
There might be something to be said about
then
that.
Then he gets to the hotel. Hey, you know what? They ran out of rooms, and they upgraded me to the presidential suite. I don't know what it is. The guy's got a charmed life, but good for him. I know he had a good time, and I know everybody else did as well. But the party looked great. Great food, so much more. And let's get to the winners. And when we wrap things up here, Phil's going to have a little time that he spent with our singles winner. And then at the end of the program, we're going to string together some time that he spent with other divisional winners. So stick around for that. It's a pretty cool little piece. Women's, congratulations. She is on a tear. Kim Jackson over Kennedy Meineke, and the two of them are battling it out. And Wendy Barger, how about Wendy Barger popping up in third place? Nicely done. Cheers to you. Kim and Kennedy are both going to be in Peoria, but it's going to be interesting to see. time to Phil this week, who he picks for his winners. He's gone against conventional wisdom and against statistics, so stick around to watch for that as well. In senior singles, it was Art Brown over Gary Rohrig. Scott Mitchell comes in third. Juniors, Chase Hollis over Karsten with a K Morris. And Spencer Garner takes third. Co-ed doubles, Lisa Hill, whose name just keeps popping up over and over and over again with Brandon Lacewell. Congratulations on that over Kennedy and Hunter. In quads, it was Basement Bags up over Arcane Bags, taking first place. Russell Tabers and Chris Day drew one another in the big blind draw, took down first place. So congratulations to them. In doubles tier 2, it was Kalen Vest and Mike Rose. Tier 3, Will Mills and Billy Cheshire. Tier 4, Lance Knox and Dustin Baker. And Tier 5, Jason Lawson and Glenn Stocktail Jr. took Tier 5. But this is kind of cool. We had 3 first-time purple jersey winners, and it was in singles and in doubles here in Bentonville. So congratulations to Chris Day and Larry Young, first-time purple jerseys. They took down Colby Baskins and Zach Dawson, and that's no easy feat.
Not at all,
right
dude.
there. Kim Jackson and Scotty Ball rolled up into third place. But look, I mean, Dustin Arant, Taylor Owens, Matt Ledbetter, Matthew Arsenault, Wes Livingston, Zach. I mean, there's some big names. Jack Harcrow and Doug Parker tied for 7th with Gage Foreman and Joseph Factor. So some big heavy hitters in doubles there. So congratulations to all. And in singles, tier 2, Denny Taylor, Stacy Van Gilder. I saw her pop up in a
All right,
winner's
love it.
photo. Yeah, for tier 3. Nicely done. Matt Mershon in tier 4 and Alicia Smith in tier 5. Colby Baskins and TJ Miller tied for 7th in singles. Brandon Lacewell and Gavin Lesh tied for 5th. Sebastian Barger 4th. Douglas Parker 3rd. Dustin Arant 2nd. And congratulations, Scotty Ball. And you got to love that photo right there. When do we start giving away babies for first place? Was that a new trophy? Is that a different trophy?
I don't know, but I got to say something about Scotty. Scotty has been playing on fire this season.
Yeah, he
man.
has.
He's definitely a player to watch the rest of the year, man, because it's not like he came out of nowhere. But this seems to be a special season for him as he's coming together with
Yeah, it really has. And I'm surprised with as much as his name's been popping up that this is his first purple jersey, but it was. And Chris Day and Larry Young as well. So congratulations to all of you guys. Now, Phil texted me. He goes, hey, do you want me to spend some time with the winners? I said, yeah, I don't know if they do, but I would love it. So, yeah, he had a chance to catch up with our singles champion and first place baby winner, Scotty Ball.
Arkansas. Huh? And you proved me wrong.
Hey, it happens like that.
Scotty Ball, winner, Bentonville, Arkansas.
We're here, baby.
Short and sweet, baby.
Boom, to the point.
The rest of those, the rest of those interviews with our other divisional winners will be run at the end of the program.
Huh? And you proved me wrong.
Hey, it happens like that.
Scotty Ball, winner.
Greg Baker from Michigan for filling out the Mishawaka survey. That earned you free singles and a doubles entry to an upcoming major. That is a $120 value. So when we put these surveys out in the field, again, I know we ask you every week, but it is important if you fill them out, you have an opportunity to share some feedback. It also gives us some insights as to where we, what we might want to refine about the experiences when we go back into cities that we've been to a bunch. Maybe some things that you like that we didn't know about. There might be an opportunity there.
So many things. Finn, it just makes it give us a better chance to come back and make it better, a better event for you, the players. It gives us a better chance to work with our partners to bring us back. And it gives you, the players, an opportunity to win. You just said $120 value package. And how long does it take to fill out a survey? 3 to 5 minutes, maybe?
If that.
So get it done, man. Get it done.
Yep. So we appreciate that. And again, congratulations to Greg Baker. Appreciate you. Early registration for Peoria. How about Kelly Frensko from Illinois and David Butnick from Wisconsin? Both going to be grabbing some of the bags. I saw you checking them out, getting ready to take them up to Peoria. The ACO officially authenticated and stamped and approved bags. You're going to have those absolutely free for registering and being one of the first 100 to register for the upcoming Peoria major. This is something that's popped up here, and I was having some back and forth with Tracy Pyle. And she goes, there was no stream from Bentonville, right? I said, no. She goes, well, how do we do a shot of the week? And I said, use your imagination. And she did, and they went back.
Great job.
And they went back and they found, and I'm not sure where exactly all of this footage came from, but they definitely went back and it's not a shot of the week. It's shooting. It's camera shots of the week that are strung together. And I've said this. I've said that. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. When you walk into a room, let's say there's 500 people playing cornhole, there are literally 500 different ways to deliver a bag or throw the bag and follow through or whatever. And there's some great shots that are made. There's some people you think, how in the holy hell did they even get it to the board? But they're throwing lights out. This I thought was really funny because it was an opportunity to put together camera shots of the week. And one of my favorites is the very first one. Our friend Carol Wozniak, who we see all the time in South Bend and up north, but or as Phil likes to call her, that lady. But this is a fun little piece. These are camera shots of the week from Whole Nation. Check them out.
Here are the camera shots of the week from the Mishawaka Major. Enjoy. Thanks for watching this week's Shot of the Week. Now let's turn it back over to the Taco Show with Frank and Finn at the ACO World Headquarters. Frank, Finn?
Appreciate that, Rich. I love that. There's some fun shots in there and really good sportsmanship, a little loving, a little hugging, a little squeezing, a little body English. It was pretty funny stuff. So appreciate that from the folks at Whole Nation. And again, we showed you a little bit of snippet of Scotty Ball there. We'll run his entire piece with Phil at the end, but we just want to give you a little taste of our singles champion there. So congratulations again to him. Also, something else we wanted to add, and this is one of the other things that LaBelle is very good at. Well, he has his entire collection of doppelgangers, but whenever he sees something funny or he sees something he thinks is interesting, he's always firing it off. And he is the first person in, I have to say, a couple of months, maybe since South Bend, to add someone to our collection as we do our best to revive and restart the mullet train. How about Chris Truitt from Sarah, Mississippi? That's a beauty right
It's
there.
the real deal right there, baby.
Yeah, look at it. I mean, it's got Mullet Man on the back of his jersey there, but look at the earring.
Oh, yeah,
the guitar earring. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, gotta love that.
And I guarantee you that's what originally caught LaBelle's his attention. But he sent these to me. And I'm like, those are awesome. That's as good as it gets right there. So he joins, was it Micah and Adam, Neil, Wiley. So I think now we've got Micah, Adam, Neil, Wiley, and Chris. All right, so we've almost got enough. Well, we got enough for a
we might have to get a mullet shot at the Worlds of all the players that come out to the World Championships sporting their mullets in one big group photo, man.
No question. Right now we've got five of them, 5 or 6. So if you decide you want to go with the mullet, you've still got time to grow it out by the time we get to Worlds last week of July. But congratulations to Chris Truitt for joining a very exclusive ACO club. Upcoming majors, what?
Well, upcoming major. Let's talk about it because I did put a poll question out there. Who has their favorite player to win the Peoria Major? Wendy Barger just chimed in. She wants her little boy to win it, and Sebastian.
Well, I'll tell you what.
So,
why don't you go win it?
If you're out there, chime in who you think is going to win the Peoria Major for us.
Yeah, I would say get out there and you win it, Wendy. Show them a thing or two. Come on, get out there and make it happen. So Peoria's this weekend. And again, we're heading to Shreveport-Bossier, and I want to spend some time on this because the Resurrection, it's not only a major, but it is now a pro series, which we have not done in Shreveport-Bossier before. Our first trip there last year was so impressive. We said, let's make this a pro series skins major. But the welcome bash on this one
That's
is
what I'm
really,
excited about, man.
Really one to make sure you get there early for.
It is. I mean, especially if the weather is kicking for us. It is outdoors, but it is a killer tournament. I mean, there's outdoor bands, 3 or 4 restaurants along that little strip. bars. The outdoor vibe is amazing.
Yeah, look up East Bank. If you're looking at Shreveport-Bossier, look up East Bank. And if you were there last year, you know. If not, check it out. But Bojack's and a handful of others. I know, I want to say Pierogies and a couple of other restaurants and bars are right there. And there's a tournament. There's a purse on the line for this tournament.
Purse, guaranteed purse on the line. And it is for the first 64 players to sign up, Finn, because there's only ability to run 32 teams that evening. But the party starts at 5 o'clock. Come on out.
Yep. All right. So check that out. We'll have a flyer that we can post and share with you as well. I know that that's been created and updated. So that'll be on Thursday night, Shreveport-Bossier. Do not miss it there at the East Bank Complex. And again, live music, outdoor boards, bars and restaurants, awesome food. That's the one thing I'm excited to get there. And is how I love Cajun food. I love Creole food.
You're gonna like it then a lot,
I cannot wait. Seafood, it's my favorite. So check it out. Then it's off to Upland, California and Toledo the following weekend. Two majors kind of splitting the difference in the country. Upland, California and Toledo, April 11 and 12. Then the following weekend, we do it again. Texas, we're going to be in the Texas major there in April 18 and 19, as well as Duluth, April 18 and 19. And then it is back off to Mobile. And if I'm not mistaken, Heinerman and I, we had a pretty good Cajun meal in Mobile a couple seasons back. And that place was outstanding. Just a seafood pasta that was just insane. So good. So Mobile, looking forward to that one as well as we work our way. Like I said, we're into May now. We're talking about the home stretch of season 20.
Cannot believe
everything
it,
already wraps up with the fifth and final Pro Series skins in Branson Memorial Day weekend. I know we're going to be in season 21 here before you know it. The Punta Gorda 3-day festival, the Gulf Coast Classic, still ready to rock and roll. Twisted Fork, 4 Point Sheridan, the Convention Center, all of that's ready to go. $20,000 on the line for that one. Make sure that you have made your plans and looked at the schedule. If you didn't come in the last couple of years, understand this is a different schedule and it gives you a little bit more time to get out and explore the area. But the Gulf Coast Classic is a favorite, and I'm hoping to get down to that one and not really do anything. I just want to come down and experience that.
I mean,
one.
that is the beautiful thing about that one, Finn. It is not a points earning tournament. It is just about chilled time with the Cornhole family, man.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's take a look. See, are there any other questions, any other comments? Again, if you got the cookbook, have you made anything out of the cookbook yet? Something that you saw in there that looks interesting or that you did make? Let's see. Savannah. Oh, Savannah has a barrel race, so you're not going to be able to be there, Wendy. That's too bad. I'm going to guess that has something to do with horses. Barrel racing, is that right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. She's quite the
Awesome.
horse rider too, man.
Sweet. Well, appreciate all of you who've checked it out. Make sure that you do share everything here. If you got any other questions, fire away. We got a couple more minutes. We can certainly get to them. But thanks again. And we are going to run here in a moment. Oh, you know what? Let's do time to fill. Can we do that now? And then we'll come back after that. Let's do that because I want you to see, in spite of the results you've heard us talking about over the last few weeks, Philip Barnett, he's defying conventional wisdom. And he points it out himself. But check this out. Who's going to win in Peoria this weekend? Let's see if he knows. It's time to fill.
Another episode of Time to Fill. This week we're headed to Peoria, Illinois, for a loaded field in Peoria. Let's start out with women. Hold on, Kim Jackson, Kennedy Meineke, both with multiple major wins this year are in this field. But watch out, girls, because I'm picking Maggie Geiger to take this field down. And watch out for returning Courtney Coy, could make some noise in this field here. In juniors, I'm going to go with Bryce Jefferson to take the field down, but watch out for Sammy Van Sickle. In seniors, I'm going to go with Tony Pena to take the field down. Watch out for Michael Hoaxing. And how about Bob Howe? We hadn't seen Bob in a while. Where you been, Bob? Bob Howe could make some noise in this field also. In co-ed, I'm going to go with the team of Sebastian Barger and Kennedy Meineke teaming up this week to take down the co-ed field. In doubles, I'm going to go with Drew Waking and Jonathan Nail teaming up this week. And in singles, I'm going to go with Bryce Jefferson to take the singles field down. But watch out for Drew Waking, who could possibly get his third in a row. And that's going to be my picks this week on Time to Fill. If you think I should pick you, prove me wrong.
How about that? So He defies conventional wisdom, and when you got Kim and Kennedy there, and he goes with Machine Gun Maggie Geiger, that's a lot of faith. There's no pressure, Maggie, but that's a lot of faith he put in on you there. And to pick Bryce Jefferson, not only to win juniors, but also to win singles, that's a big pick right there as well. Drew Waking is one, I think, was Sing Sing. He said he thinks Drew's going to come in and take his third out of the last 4 majors, taking singles. But Sebastian Barger and Kennedy Meineke for co-ed. Tony Pena, a name that he is, whenever Tony's in a tournament, he tends to lean that way toward Tony.
Talking about co-ed, man. I mean, this is a huge event, but it's a smaller event because of the space that we have to work with. But I think we have 45, 50 co-ed teams already in this event, man.
And you know a name that he popped up in there as well, too, that we haven't heard in a minute, Bob Heil. I'm real curious. I'm real curious to see where Bob's game is right now. And, it's been a minute since we've seen you and the family.
I think he's been on a couple fishing trips. Yeah, I think that's what they do up there.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens, baby. But he did name check you, so
he's going to bring in the big one this weekend.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure. You're going to be able to haul in the hardwood. That's the question, Bob Heil. We shall see.
Did we see? Is Geers playing? Did anybody say anything about Geers?
Oh, you know what? Let me see.
Well, nobody knows who Geers is.
Yeah, well.
That's a good thing now. Man.
Hang on, I think Phil. Hang on, let me go back and watch it again. Oh, he picked you to come in last.
Yeah, perfect. That's what I like.
Very good.
Attaboy, Phil.
All right. Well, speaking of Phil, we're going to wrap things up. Give you your Taco Tuesday back, but he did spend some time with our winners from the different divisions while we were in Bentonville. So we want to take an opportunity to share those experiences and those interviews with you as we wrap things up. On behalf of everyone here behind the scenes, I'm Finn the Loudmouth for the ACO. On behalf of Heinerman behind the scenes, and this one here, Frank Geers, the Cornhole Dude. Keep on cooking. And
that was what actually I was going to use.
You are not.
I was totally that pisses me off now. I can't even end the show. I was literally going to do that. All right, I'm going to just do my regular thing then. Keep on pitching.
Welcome back to Bentonville, Arkansas. We have come to the end of Bentonville, season 20. How much do you say? 250 players plus. And we got down to Scotty Ball, taking it down right here. Scotty, you had to play one of your good friends, your former partner, man. But I'm going to tell you what, those 2 games, the Parker game, before that and that, you threw over a 10, mostly all day, man. What do you attribute that to?
I wanted it, man. I've been getting whooped by everybody around, and I just wanted it, man. It's come out to me wanting it more than anybody else today, I guess.
Have you been practicing a lot?
Not much. I've just been playing a lot of tournaments. So
yeah, we see that. I see you every time, man. What are you talking about? You're everywhere, man. Huh? So that's your first major win, man. How does it feel to get your first major win?
I don't think it's set in yet. And playing against Dustin was my doubles partner last year, 30 minutes down the road. I wouldn't have wanted it any different, man. I know I hated beating him. Like, I didn't want to beat him, but I mean, what else are you gonna do?
But you got your first singles purple jersey, man. And I'm gonna tell you what, you threw amazing, bro. Amazing. It was really fun to watch. I came back just to watch the finals. So.
I appreciate that.
But it was amazing that you throw, man. So what's up next for you?
It's looking like Shreveport, the Pro Series.
Shreveport? I'm taking you down. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm only kidding, man. But congratulations, brother. 150-something players. Scotty Ball takes down the whole field in Bentonville, Arkansas. Huh? And you proved me wrong.
Hey, it happens like that.
Scotty Ball, winner, Bentonville, Arkansas. Welcome to Bentonville, Arkansas. Philip Barnett here with the doubles champion of Bentonville, Arkansas. I'm talking about my man Chris Day, Larry Young, Elite Bag Storage, by the way. They took down another Elite Bags team, Kobe Baskins and Zach Dawson. And I'll tell you what a show these guys put on. There was a lot of bags put in the hole. Both these men shot over 10 PPR. Chris Day, man, you had your hands full down there with Zach Dawson.
I did. Zach did everything he shot. All I could do was just try and hang. I tried to block him one time. I went away from it right away. Zach was on fire. I had to do everything I could just to kind of maintain the momentum. Yeah. And Zach shot out of his mind. Yeah. My partner at the other end, excellent shooting. I can't thank him enough. Absolutely. He picked me up from the other end.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
And Kobe got the guys away with you. I called, like I said, the first game. Kobe got his way with you.
Kobe was on fire.
You settled down, man, and you came in. Y'all know those guys out, they're trying to max out. You know they have a win over the Earths, right?
Yep.
And so they're trying to max out, and you guys took them down, man. So what's in store for you for singles today?
Just hoping to make a good run. Play consistent. Don't give up big rounds. Don't chase bags. Be smart. Something that I didn't do in doubles.
That's Cornhole 101 right there, my friend.
Pretty much.
Hey, dude, you threw over a 10. Last night, matter of fact, this guy won the blind draw with Russell Tabor last night, who's throwing right there, by the way. Him and Russell took down a loaded field of blind draws, and I'm telling you what, them top 4 teams are solid. And you guys came out on top. So what about you for singles today, man?
I'm just going to keep running them. I've been successful running bags. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing I do. I'm going to keep running. I'm not going to block, get out my head, and just keep being consistent.
So you guys got any shout-outs?
I feel sorry for whoever has to play this Joker thing. That's all I have.
You know who's going to have to blame me.
Probably you.
Right?
As long as it ain't me, I'm happy.
Hey, but y'all got any shout-outs to anybody? Go ahead, good.
Shout out to the Elite Bag Company, Cody B, Logan B. Thank y'all for giving us the best bags. We enjoy going with y'all. Love y'all.
Yep, Elite Bag Company, baby. You guys don't have them? Get them.
That's right.
I recommend it.
Philip Barnett from Bentonville, Arkansas, with the winner of the doubles. 48 solid teams here today in the main bracket, and these two guys took down everybody. See you next time. Welcome back to Bentonville, Arkansas. Philip Barnett here for the Bentonville Major. We had trouble streaming because of the internet, so I'm doing some interviews with the winner, and I'm here with Art Brown. Art Brown has taken down 2 of the last 3 majors. He took down Tulsa, he took down Bentonville, and he don't throw nothing but gas. So who the hell is Art Brown? Come on, tell me.
I mean, just a guy that loves to play cornhole. Got into it about 5 years ago, and I'm a competitive guy by nature. I used to be I was a world champion archer and shot a lot of archery tournaments, and when I gave that up, cornhole just fit my need to do it. I'm from Hulbert, Oklahoma. Just love playing this game. This guy beat my butt in Fort Smith.
Lucky. That's just lucky.
Yeah, so yeah, I work hard on my game, and it's so much fun. I met so many great people. That's what's really neat. Everybody you play up here, they're just good sports. Shake your hand. Nobody's a crybaby, and that's what I really enjoy about this sport. It's a lot of fun.
Hey, evidently, he's loving it because he is taking the ACO by storm. Hey, are you going to go into any more majors? Because you could max out in seniors and play for the player of the senior. You got 2 already. You only need 2 more.
Really? I'm probably going to go to Toledo, Branson, and maybe Shreveport.
So there you go. You got 3 chances to take down 2 more, man. And if you keep throwing like you're throwing, I'm going to tell you right now, there's no reason that Art Brown cannot play for the season, player of the season this year. I know Daryl Macon's already in there. I'm not sure who else. But I know this man right here could definitely be it because he throws over a 10 with the bags. What bags you throw?
I'm throwing out Big D, Bowie's.
Big D, my man, Jonathan Zarzinski. Anyway, this is my man Art Brown. Took down seniors right here in Bentonville, Arkansas. Philip Barnett. See you next time. Hey, welcome back to Bentonville, Arkansas. I'm with the co-ed champion. Hey, this is 2 in a row for this team of Brandon Lacewell and Lisa Hill. They're going to more majors, and they got a chance to max out in co-ed and be the team of the year co-ed. How about that? Yeah. So, how many more majors you going to, Lisa Hill? 3
more, yeah.
Hey, you had a really good run in women's yesterday. How did you finish?
I got 4th.
4th in a loaded field, too. I mean, the field was loaded.
Tough, yeah.
Hey. And doubles, how'd y'all do today in doubles too, by the way? It's okay.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. It happens, man. It's not co-ed, you know. Hey, but you ready for singles? I know this guy made pro last year too. I know how hard you were trying, and you made pro last year. And I know I was excited for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a little bit of chasing toward the end to get those points up.
It was rough
maybe we don't have to do that. I'm gonna have to do it this year, but anyway. Here's my co-ed champions right here: Lisa Hill. Brandon Lacewell, got any shout-outs you want to give out to right now? Come on, shout out to somebody out there. Come on. Don't laugh. Come on, you got it.
I don't know.
We talked about it right before we came on there.
Shout out to 157, Derek Balcom, and White River Energetics.
There you go. Derek Balsam and White River. Energetics. Now, you need some energy, I guess you go to them guys, right?
I guess so.
All right. Hey, how about you, baby?
Shout out Phil Wynn.
Phil Wynn?
So he won't get on to me.
So he won't get on to it. Hey, here's my co-ed champions right here in Bentonville, Arkansas. I'm talking about Brandon Lacewell, Lisa Hill. 2 in a row for them, baby. Let's go. All right. We'll see you next time. Hey, I am back in Bentonville, Arkansas. I am with the women's champion. Took down a loaded field in women's, and that is win number. Go ahead and tell them.
10.
10 major wins. That is unheard of. You know that? Huh? That is unheard of. Come on. You're without Chad this weekend. You played co-ed. You made a really deep run with Scotty Ball at doubles, too.
Yep.
Your game, I'm going to tell you what, and I told somebody the other day, your game is you're really at a high level right now. What do you attribute that to?
I mean, I think just as much as we play, and I mean, having Chad, you know, in my day-to-day life, so that way, you know, we practice together and play together, and he pushes me, and I think that's...
You beat the brakes off of him all the time, 3-bag Chad, right?
No, he's had my number lately. He's been beating me, so...
Hey, now here it is. So you've won 10 majors, so you wasn't in the roll call. So I'm not going to say that you proved me wrong, because you wasn't in the roll call, because I might have picked you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, you showed up, I see you, and you take down Kennedy Meineke. And both of y'all seem like y'all are just trying to keep women from winning. You don't want to play nobody else, right?
Well,
Tell the truth.
I mean, my thing is this. I maxed out early in the season, and the thing is the women's field is so deep and so stacked this year that it's not like I can just stop playing.
Yes, I understand.
So I just got to keep going and playing and, you know,
I don't think nobody's
pushing myself.
I don't think nobody's got anybody you want to give a good shout out to today.
CBC, as always, for providing me with my bags, and Chad for all of his support always, even though he can't be here, and all my other sponsors, 4 bags, parking ticket, and follow Chad and Kim's Cornhole Adventures.
There you go. Hey, these people go all over the world, man, to play cornhole. Hey, I'm with Kim Dice, winner of women's here in a loaded field, Bentonville, Arkansas. I'm not going to say you proved me wrong because you were not in the roll call when I picked. I might have picked you. Yeah. Philip Barnett, Bentonville, Arkansas.